And look, look. I know you say that they're rich, they're making millions, and you don't care, but I care, and I don't think it's fun, regardless of how much money you make, that you lose your job. It's not.
I'm not saying.
And,
I'm not saying it's like I'm not saying I'm not happy that they got fired, but it's the nature of the business.
yeah, but you have a nonchalant type of attitude. That's
Okay, because I don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know them. So why should I feel sad for people I don't know?
Okay, all right. But what else he was going to say?
I mean that's really it. I didn't really have anything else. Like I said, I'm happy for Doris. I don't know how the Doc River thing gonna work out. Like he has experience, so at the very least he knows what he's talking about. I just wonder if I'm gonna be able to understand him.
Yeah, if that's your concern, then he doesn't qualify. If your concern is that you're gonna have a hard time understanding somebody, then he doesn't qualify for the job. I'm sorry, he does not. And as far as Doris is concerned, I was listening to a couple of channels, and what a lot of people are saying, including their followers, is that they believe that this was a diversity hire, and that they believe.
I don't want to hear this anymore.
No. I'm not saying that I agree. I'm not saying that I agree with it because at first I said I think she's amazing. I think she's amazing. I think she does a phenomenal job. I'm saying this. I like her. I do. Now her with combining with Doc Rivers, I just think that's going to be as good as Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Now, if you think that she's better than those two guys, I mean, I'm not going to say that what you're saying is far-fetched or is stupid, but but what I will say, the combination, I will always pick these two guys over Doris and Doc Rivers, especially if you can't even understand one of them.
Okay.
But what were you going to say?
Here's what I'm going to stop doing. I need to stop giving dumbasses a platform on this channel. She's been at that network forever. She's been part of the number 2 team forever. Okay, it's not a diversity hire. How is it a diversity hire if she's been there for years, 10+ years?
Well, I think will this be her very first NBA Finals commentating?
Yeah,
I think that's what they were talking about.
But she's done it on the radio.
Yeah, but not on TV.
I don't give a fuck. She's done it on the radio.
Well, here's the thing. If what did they say? So they pretty much said that ESPN just wanted to make this, pretty much like as a publicity stunt. Oh, look what we did. Oh, Doris is going to be the very first woman to commentating in the NBA Finals. So they pretty much believe that.
Let me ask you a question. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What?
If Steve, is that a good thing or a bad thing? The first time a woman calls the NBA Finals, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
If it's her first time, to me that's a good thing. What makes it bad is if you intentionally doing it for that reason.
So she has no chance to get promotion or nothing.
No. If they're doing it because, hey, I want you to commentate in the NBA Finals because I think you're good, then yeah, fine. Do it that way. But if you're doing it just for the sake that because it'll be her first time, and you at somebody else's expense, that's what makes it bad. Because that's why I still hold the position of, well, if you're going to fire somebody, fire a white guy just because this would be a black person's first time to commentate in the NBA Finals, no, I don't think that's right. No. Regardless of race or sex, I don't think that's right. No. Do it because they earned the job and they earned that position. But not the whole sex thing and race thing shouldn't apply at all.
Do you think that she earned it?
I do.
Okay, then why am I listening? Why would I personally listen to these fucking morons that you're listening to right now?
Why would you listen to them?
Yeah, why are you listening to them?
No, I just no, because they are people who had originally fought. This is the first time. I mean, I don't want to say his podcast name. I don't want to say his podcast name.
Speak it. Might as well speak it.
No, because if I say his name, then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to play the audio.
No, we don't have to play no audio. Just speak the fucking guy's name. We don't have to play no audio.
All right. I like him. I like listening to him. But his channel, at least one of the channels I listen to, his channel is the Dreamespro channel. Have you heard of that before?
I've heard of him.
Have you watched him?
I don't need to watch him.
Have you before?
No, I haven't. If he's gonna come out with bullshit like that, I don't want to hear jack shit from him. If she was good enough to broadcast on the radio these games, if she is good enough to broadcast in the NBA in the NBA playoffs, why is she not good? Why is she not good enough to broadcast the NBA finals?
No. For me, now, if you're asking this question for me, no, I think she earned the job.
I know, but I'm just asking. If I'm talking to this fucking dipshit that you're listening to, if I ask him that question, these are the questions that I will ask him, and then I will hang up on his face. You're being mean. No. I don't have patience for fucking morons. If you want to sit there and say, "Oh, I don't think they should have gotten fired," that's perfectly fine. You have every right to feel that way.
Okay.
But I'll say this: if they demoted them to promote her, then I can understand people getting upset over that.
But a demotion is firing is still far worse though.
No, in theory, yes. But if you're just demoting them just to prop her up, I can understand people having a problem with that. But since they fired both these guys, all they did. If you have a problem with Doc Rivers getting hired, I can understand that. Even though he does have experience, but I can understand that. She has worked her ass off from day one. She's been there I guarantee you she's been there for a decade. Having to call she called, I'm sure she called WNBA games, right? She's called college basketball games. When she's called, I guarantee you she's called G League games. She's paid her fucking dues.
Yeah.
She absolutely has.
But I hope you kind of understand my point though. Like my position is, if she earned the job, which I think she do, because look, I like listening to Doris. I love listening to her. Do it because she actually earned that spot, but don't do it because because she's a woman, that's why we're going to put her on there. I'm not saying that's what they did. All I'm saying is, if what the guy and the other guys I listened to were right, that's when I would say that it is wrong.
But they're not right. They're not right. They're not. Because there's someone who has been at the network for years. She's paid her dues. She's earned the spot. She earned the opportunity to be there. If you took Malika Andrews and you bring her into commentary with something that she has no experience doing, then go nuts. I would agree with you. But that's not the case here. They got someone who obviously qualified and who has paid her dues to do that job.
Okay. All right. So let me. I know this is you're not gonna like this, but let me just play that 1 5-second.
I don't want to see. Legitimately, I don't want to hear it.
I know. It's just 5 seconds. Just bear with me. All right. So shout out to Dreamespro.
Play the audio. Play the audio. Play the audio, please.
Why are you getting so upset? Calm down.
No, I'm getting upset for two reasons. One,
my bad. We're
on a time limit. One. And two, I specifically said I don't want to hear this fucking guy talk.
It's just a couple seconds. All right.
Fine. I don't want to hear anything about shout outs or anything. Just play the audio.
Okay, all right, fine.
And then I thought to myself, it seems like ESPN has been on this kick about female empowerment, which there's nothing wrong, by the way, with that.
Pause it right there.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Pause it right there.
But it seems like
pause it right there. Pause it right there.
I'm pausing.
If you don't have a problem with female empowerment, why is this an issue?
You talking about me?
No, I'm talking about him. This fucking guy right here. If it's not a problem for you, why is it an issue now? Why is it an issue? Yeah, you can continue.
No, I think what he's trying to say is that if you are just going to be empowering females just to empowering females, it's going to be at the expense of somebody else. Because again, my bad, Huvvi.
Oh my god!
It will automatically by default be at the expense of somebody else. This similar how you and I talk about affirmative action. Just as an example, I'm not going to go depth into it. I'm just giving you as an example of how it will automatically be at the expense of somebody else. That's it.
Let me say this.
So let me play the video.
No. Let me say this. Right?
Go ahead.
Not everyone gonna have the same fucking job that they're in forever. There are people who are either gonna get fired, retire, or whatever. There are people who are entitled, who work their ass off, who are entitled to an opportunity to gain their shot. And this is Doris Burke's opportunity to get her shot. If we're just gonna stand by the status quo, then Marv Albert would have never gotten demoted. But he got demoted because at some point, his skills deteriorated. Why? Because he got older.
Well, that's one of the reasons why he decided to retire, because even he knew that. Like he knew that he couldn't do the same thing anymore. He was forgetting people's names. He was making all these mistakes. So I can understand that.
But how many guys in his position are gonna be self-aware like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Not many. Especially if they want to protect their spot, not many. Trust me. Trust me. Everyone has an ego.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're in this spot, everyone has an ego.
Yeah, but Marv, it's justifiable why you would fire him or demote him, because he was just, like you said, he was just getting old. But if the person is completely healthy and he's still doing his job right, what reason for you to fire him?
Look, if the company is going to, it's up to the company. You have to talk to the company about that. But when it comes to promoting people, there are some people look, it is what it is. Marv Albert got his chance. At one point he was nobody. He got his chance. Everyone deserves a chance.
Yes.
All right, continue.
Yeah. Everyone deserves a chance, which is why at one point he was my favorite. He was one of the best. Unfortunately, I know it's two different things, but just like how how people say Father Time comes. Unfortunately, that also goes, with commentating. That goes with singing. It just, unfortunately, once you get older, your body just can't, doesn't have the exact same, skill set like it used to be when in your prime years. So I get it. So I agree with you there when it comes to Marv, and I still think he's one of the best of all time. But I could understand his position. But as far as everybody else, though, if nothing's wrong with you and you're still doing good work. No, I think they should leave you alone. But let me play.
ESPN is going out of its way to empower women, not necessarily because they may deserve the particular position that they're trying to give them, but instead they're trying to do it to send a message. So it's no longer about who's the best for this particular job. It's just that we're going to keep pushing this. Now, I want to have an honest conversation here with the audience. For the new people coming in, maybe Mark Jackson was a little bit too much of a man's man. I don't know. But to me,
how long do I do this bullshit?
What did I do? I'm just listening. We just listen to the guy. That's it. What happened?
How long do I do? Oh, Mark Jackson too much of a man's man. I don't want to hear this bullshit.
Seriously. If you want me to stop, we can.
What's the main point? What's the main argument that this fucking guy's trying to make?
Yeah. That Doris. The reason why they gave the job to to Doris was specifically because she was a woman and they're trying to empower women. And they also gave the example of why Malika Andrews still has a job, but yet you get rid of people like Mark Jackson and Max Kellerman, but yet you keep Malika Andrews, you keep Molly. I have a problem with that. I certainly have a problem with that. You keep guys like Kendra Perkins. Yeah, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. Okay, you keeping all these nobodies that gives you no type of relevancy into these shows, but yet you want to get rid of guys like Derek. You want to get rid of guys like Derek Rose and Max Kellerman. Like, get the hell out of here with that garbage. They don't know what ESPN have absolutely no idea what they're doing.
So you're mad that they fire some people but not other people. They can't just fire everybody, and they're not going to fire the people that you like that you don't like.
Get rid of the people who sucks. Like you and I at least agree that Kendra Perkins sucks.
Yeah, but I knew they weren't going to fire him. So what does it matter? At the end of the day, here's the thing. Do you agree with him that she got the job because she's a woman? Yes or no?
Do I agree?
Yes.
No. I honestly believe that they did that for her because now that they got rid of Mark Jackson and they got rid of Jeff Van Gundy, they added regardless of who they were going to add with Breen, they were automatically going to go to the NBA Finals anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no shit. So they would be the number one team if they team with Breen.
Yeah, because I think there's three. I think there's 3 teams, right? I can't remember.
I don't know, but all I know is that Doris Burke was on the number 2 team. So do we believe that did she earn her spot? Yes or no?
Wait, hold on. 2? I thought she was on the number 3 team.
No, she was on the 2 team.
Okay.
At least for this year, she was on the 2 team.
Okay.
So, but
I'll have to go back and look at all the teams. So my bad on that.
Did she earn her spot? Yes or no?
I think, in my opinion, I do believe that she deserves.
Right, then why the fuck are we listening to this guy?
Because I was addressing all the points of all the speculation of the controversy with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, right? The controversy of him being faithful, to God, his religion, and also including they think that the only reason why Doris got the job is because she's a woman. So I was trying to address all 3. It's just unfortunately the Doris part is what pissed you off.
No, because it's coming from fucking morons who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and I have to waste my time talking about fucking morons who don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
I don't want to either get to his point or we can move on. Because I have a job I have to go to, and I don't want to waste my time talking about fucking morons like him.
No, all right. Then how about we just stop it here for now? Let's just because he did a very his 41 minutes. Well, maybe it's right here. Okay, hang on.
Mama, there goes that man. Man down. They're gonna get rid of Mark Jackson. But I've been noticing that ESPN has been on this type of kick. Recently, I think they did a show where it was produced. Well, all of the talent that were on the show was all women. The production crew was all women. And I think the producers and everyone else was all women. And I'm asking myself, why are they doing this? What is the need for this? And the thing I don't understand is, as a male that watches sports, I'm just being honest with you, and I think a lot of men, excuse me, and I think a lot of men watching this live will agree with me. Whether it's right or wrong, I just think that men enjoy to see sports.
All right, turn this shit off. Turn this shit off. Turn it off.
I don't know if that's.
We're done.
Now, as far as look. No, hang on. As far as he do have a big following. Like you can see his chat. He has a big following. But the thing, the
raccoons tend to have big followings.
Yeah. He obviously has a very big following. Now, obviously, something triggered you again. What happened?
I don't give 2 flying fucks how I get my sports. If that's how you want to feel about yourself, you want to be a man, you want to be a misogynistic pig about it, that's your business. Don't speak for me, you bum ass nigga. Fuck you.
Having a
look. No, I don't know. Look, Steve, I'm not in a good mood right now. Okay, because I had to waste 20 minutes having to listen to this bullshit. Okay, we have a timetable that we have to get to. I'm sick and fucking tired of these fucking morons who think that the only thing that they can do is listen to a man talk about sports. Completely disregard anybody who actually earned their spot to it, like Doris did. All you want to do, you want to cater to all those fucking little incel, little small dick, little bitches out there who only want to listen to what a man had to say and want to denigrate women. That's your fucking business. Don't bring that bullshit on to me. Don't talk for me, you fucking bum. Fuck him.
Okay. But
let me read the comment.
Before reading the comment, I just want to say this one thing, and I hope this does not upset you. I don't know if he's telling the truth with the whole thing about, there was a whole bunch of women behind the scenes and a whole bunch of everything.
No, he probably did. He probably did. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I don't fucking care. So why should he?
No. Here's what I'm saying. If what he is saying is true, which I don't know.
No, it's true.
Okay, if what he's saying is true, that there were a point in time where it was just all women, wouldn't you find that to be suspicious too? At least a little bit.
I don't fucking care, Steve.
No, yes, you would.
No, I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's tons of other things that I could be doing with my time instead of whining and complaining about what some fucking network does with their production staff. I don't fucking care. Seriously, I don't fucking care.
Well,
so why should I fucking waste my time listening to this fucking dipshit talking about they have all these women doing all this. Oh, where's the man here? Where's the man? Man, fuck off. Fuck off. Seriously. You have anything else to say before I can read the comments so we can move on with the podcast?
I did not know you was going to get this upset. My bad.
I'm tired of entertaining fucking morons. I'm tired of it. I don't want to entertain these fucking dipshits ever again.
Okay.
Guys who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They see a woman who's been there for fucking years, calling all sorts of games in front of fucking nobody. She finally earns her spot after two old geezers get fired, and yet all he wants to do is bitch and complain about those geezers getting fired. Without knowing damn well what he's saying is fucking bullshit. What he's saying is fucking bullshit. Fuck that guy. I don't want to hear anything about him ever again.
Now that I know that you're this irate about the whole situation, I'm glad I didn't mention the other guys because they pretty much had similar similar thoughts as
you know what did. They can all go fuck themselves also. Every single one of them. I don't give a flying fuck who they are. They can all go straight to hell. Go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $20. They can all go straight to hell.
Huvvi, bro. Like seriously, it's you should don't go that deep into it. Like don't start saying things about that they should go.
Like I said. I'm tired of entertaining dumbasses. I'm tired of it.
All right, let's go to the comments. Go to the comments.
All right, so where are we at? All right, so it was a good trio from Malta. I think I read this. I read this from my sister. Let me see. Firing Jackson and Detrick was kind of random. It wasn't random. Like these are the cuts that they were making. They made all sorts of cuts everywhere.